Hi beauty besties, happy new year. I'm so excited to be filming this video today. Let me just tell you that this was so therapeutic to sit down and play with makeup. I kind of got the idea from a bunch of different things other than like I'm using a bunch of new makeup, but also like I was like, I'm just playing. I have nowhere to go. This is the definition of shower makeup. Let's play. Are you gonna tell me that this doesn't just scream like fun makeup? This is fun. This is so fun. I'm not using super bright eyeshadows, but you can see that there's a lot of color, a lot of glitter, really fun. Like, this is me. I'm having so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's a lot of new stuff, a lot of random stuff. I use like 3 different eyeshadow palettes on my eyes, but everything will be listed down below for you guys. And also, most of everything I used is drugstore and affordable because you guys know that that's my gist. I haven't really sat down to do an introduction about me in a long time and really what this channel is about, and I just want to say that for me, beauty is also about accessibility and like making sure that everybody can create beautiful looks within their budget. So without further ado, let's get into this look. We're in 2026. We're starting the year off with new makeup. Let's get into it. First, I'm starting off with kind of just like a skincare. I really don't want to put too much on the face right now, so I'm gonna go in with this Medicube PMDR Pink Niacinamide Milky Toner. I've been using this a lot. The bubble one is also really good. I thought it was that was breaking me out. I talked about it in a previous video. I was like, oh my god, is this what's ruining my skin right now? What's happening? You guys, it was literally oat milk, okay? I had switched my coffee to be drinking oat milk and my skin said, not today, girly. Can we not do that? I'm also gonna go in with the L'Oreal Lumi Lotion. This is brand new to me, and honestly, I can't believe it took me this long to try her. I just got that on my sweatshirt. No! Honestly, that's okay. This sweatshirt is, I feel like foundation type of like stains are one of the hardest to get out of makeup. Or sorry, to get out of clothes, and that's honestly on me. I should have known that was gonna happen, but I love this. I thought this was gonna be way more dewy. I thought it was gonna be like a Charlotte Tilbury dupe situation, and I just really thought that it was gonna be really slimy on the skin. It's not. It leaves a beautiful glow. It leaves a little bit of coverage. Honestly, this is a product that I like to wear on its own, and I also like to wear it on like if I want to go for no makeup and I just want my skin to look a little bit glowy and a little bit nice, I can like curl my lashes, put some lip gloss on, and stop here, because it just adds like, it has a very, very fine micro pigments that is just like beautiful on the skin. If you want to wear it underneath foundation like what I'm doing today, it acts as a really nice like luminous kind of primer situation underneath foundation. Honestly, I can't even tell you guys, this makes me look so pretty like by itself. I am gonna go with a old foundation, Hard Candy Glamophlage foundation. I have mine in the shade Olive. I just haven't been buying a lot of new foundations. There is one I want from NYX right now. I have to go to Ulta and see if my Ulta has it. Honestly, I've been doing a lot of my like makeup and beauty ordering online. I haven't been into the stores very much. Because honestly, like I have the Ulta credit card, and if you have that and like use your card enough, you pretty much always get free shipping. And this way I'm not like going to the store trying to find my shade, having to like, I don't know. I've just kind of really gotten into the idea of just simply ordering online. It has been working for me. Okay, now I did get some new stuff and I'm gonna start kind of diving into that now, but look how adorable. I should have showed you guys this before. It was like kind of messed up, but this is it opened. Look, it's the Snoopy house. But yeah, so Ulta came out with a new collection and with Snoopy, and look at these cutie little hairpins. I chopped my bangs and I thought I left them long enough, and I didn't, and I'm literally livid. They do stay behind my ears, but they don't like stay behind my ears, if that makes sense. And then on top of that, I get really frustrated because they don't go into a ponytail and stay there. So anyway, this is brand new to me. This is the Catrice. Okay, so this is brand new to me. This is the Catrice Under Eye Brightener Instant Awake. Mine is in the shade Light Rose. I'm gonna put this under my eye just to kind of test it out. I have personally never done like much of a color correcting situation. I think this might wear really nicely under concealer, but that's really what it's giving. It's giving like a light pink eye brightener color corrector situation. And I do think it works. I just don't really feel like I have an issue. Like you can see that instant brightness. I just don't feel like I personally have an issue with like my under eyes being too dark. I'm gonna go with bronzer. I do have two, both from Morphe. I have here their Sudden Heat bronzer in the shade Ignite. I actually picked this one up because I thought it was going to be similar to the Maybelline Lifter Sticks. They literally have every shade. They have like lighter shades, darker shades, but I was going to use this as a bronzer. This is not only too dark for me, it's not even that it's too dark because like look at the shades. Like it's just, this one's warmer, this one's a little bit more neutral, but it is too dark for me, and it also does not apply very creamy. The Maybelline one is like miles and miles better. I did want to talk about this product because I have reviewed it. So I'm going to use this on one side, use a little bit of this one, which I haven't used the cream one of this yet. This is the Morphe Cheeks Thrills cream slash shimmer slash powder bronzer. This one's in the shade Sunset Swim, and you can see like the shade is kind of similar, so I'm interested to see what's up. And basically if I'm having trouble like blending any of those out, I'm gonna go with my Maybelline one, just to give you guys like a heads up of like what I'm doing, because I do want this to look nice, right? So one of my biggest beefs with the Morphe Sudden Heat Sticks like bronzer is that, I don't know if you guys can actually hear that, but the component moves because it's not flush. You can see that gap right there. It's not flush with the packaging, and it drives me insane. I don't like that. And I also just feel like it is not very creamy and is a little bit patchy to apply. It's an okay formula. It's just there are so many better ones. Personally, I like a creamier formula, but you can see I've never used these two, so I'm really intrigued to try that. And I have the cream like blush of this, or like I have the blush of this, and I really like it. So I am hoping that I like this. Oh yeah, if you're gonna get a Morphe bronzer situation, get this. Not only is the cream bronzer really good, but you also get a powder. So I think this is a really good like bang for your buck. And also, I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but I'm gonna turn. This side is more warm and was also more patchy. This side is a little less warm, and honestly just a lot more buttery in application. So this isn't even about brand. I do really like Morphe, but I'm seriously just sitting here talking to you about like product quality and like my opinion as somebody who enjoys makeup and like product application. Like just because I can make a product work doesn't mean that I want to sit there and work harder to make a product work for me. I like this formula, and it is nice to have an option because now if I'm traveling for myself, I can just take this. It has also a kind of a, this is a cream by the way in the middle as well, but it is, you can see that like golden like shimmery formula. I've swatched it here for you guys so you see that it is reflective. I'm gonna go in with this. I normally wouldn't do that, but I'm honestly so impressed with this product at this point that I'm like just willing to hear Morphe out. Like some people really like a shimmery bronzer. The person that comes to mind is Rachel Leary here on YouTube. She was the first person that put me onto like shimmery bronzers, and personally they're not my favorite, but this does look really nice and like dewy almost if you want that. I don't think it looks that much different, but I think it did add a little bit more sheen. I'm gonna take the back. By the way, this is an e.l.f. Duo Complexion brush. I love this brush. I have like 6 or 7 of them because obviously I have them for myself, and I like to use them on my clients. I think they're really good brushes. Like 10 out of 10. I don't know exactly how much this retails for, so I will put it here for you guys down below, but honestly I would pay upwards of $20 for this component, just knowing that like the product works really well. Okay, now for cream slash liquid blush. I love me a liquid blush, and I love me some Snoopy. I got this for Christmas. This is the Cheeks. That is like, come on guys, that is, tell me they weren't trying to trip us up. This is the Chic Cheeks liquid blush set. So we've got warm rose, cool pink, and mauve pink. The one that is calling my attention the most is the mauve one. Also, I love the packaging. The little bow is super cute, and honestly I feel like it might be really like friendly for people who like struggle with like muscle control because of the grip. Like it's kind of strange, but like the grip does. I wish the applicator was different. I knew that was going to be the case. I've never used an Ulta Beauty liquid blush before, so I have no idea what to expect, but I'm excited. So let's just play. It's very dewy. I'm not used to something so dewy, and normally I go for something way more full coverage. Honestly, just because this is cutesy makeup doesn't mean it's not good. Ulta Beauty honestly does a lot of really great products. Wow, that looks like a lot on camera. It does not look like this much in person. Because we've been using Ulta Collection stuff, I love the Ulta Collection Complexion Crush Concealers. Those are really good. So I'm using 2 shades right now. I'm using Light Warm and Fair Neutral. I'm gonna use the LA Girl Pro Setting Powder. These are actually really good. I'm impressed. I've been using them for a little while. They actually sent them to me, so I have a bunch of shades, but today we're gonna just try the shade Peach and see how I feel about it. Super fine, very finely milled, honestly like really high-end comparable at a really affordable price. Now I'm going to take the peach shade and just kind of set the rest of my face a little bit. Now I have been obsessed with the MCO beauty powders. These are so good. McKenna put me onto these from her videos, and I'm going to dust any powder from the under eye away with this. They're super brightening, super finely milled, 100% dupes for the Charlotte Tilbury powders. Okay, now we're going to jump back to this bronzer. I am going to take the powder of it, and it looks really light to me, but it applies so good. Actually, that's the statement. It applies so good. It's so creamy. It's got a little tiny bit of sheen to it, but it's not too much. Now, I was absolutely going to use this Haus Labs blush because look how pretty she is. This is in the shade Hibiscus Haze. However, you're going to tell me that the outside of these don't look the same. This is the same product from Morphe, but the blush version. So this is the shade Blind Date in the Cheek Thrills multi-finish face trio. That's what they're called. Not only do I think these are a dupe, the finish is insane. Insane. I never swatch blushes, but obviously the Haus Labs one is incredibly more creamy, but look at those shades. Those look like a dupe to me. One's a little more peachy, one's a little more mauve. It doesn't matter. When they're on your face, you are not going to tell the difference. Just a heads up. Like, I do like that product. This is so good. And you get 2 creams. This is so pretty. Oh my god, not me dropping it. Let's do something with these lips because I just can't anymore, actually. This is new, but not new to me. I'm pretty sure I already own this. Oh, here it is. I do already own it. Okay, so this is the shade Boyfriend from Hard Candy. This has a built-in blending brush in it. It is peptide powered. Let's see, because we've got the package right in front of us. Lip sculpting, long lasting, super hydrating, vegan, and cruelty free. Let's do this. I do like that it's twist up because honestly, I'm tired of having to like sharpen shit, but it's okay. So I legitimately thought, I don't need 2 of these. I haven't used this in a hot minute. This is a great product. It feels really similar to my favorite lip liner formula, which is the Maybelline Lifter Liner. I normally don't do lipstick. I do lip liner and lip gloss. That's it for me normally. But I am gonna do something because I did get these 2 products. I'm gonna try to use a couple of them. This one is the Made by Mitchell Curve case. I did make a mistake and I got the light, and as you can see, these shades next to my face look incredibly gray. One of the makeup artists in the Makeup Artist Masterclass took this shade right here and popped it on the center of the lip. If you're like me, you're thinking that looks terrible, but I'm just like popping it in the middle to see what it looks like because I feel like with this gloss it might be cute. This is in the shade Burst Bubble, and this is the new e.l.f. plumping lip gloss. It is plumping, let me tell you. It is a thinner formula, I will say that, than the other ones, but like I feel like it's just less sticky. I don't know how much I actually like that formula. I do just like a thicker formula for lip gloss, and it's okay to mix. So I'm just gonna top it with, this is the regular Glow Reviver lip oil, but it is this shimmer finish. So I just basically layered them, and it is nice because this one definitely does have that like strong plumping effect, and I do love the color. I think it's really pretty, but I think that like the shimmer of the other one and a little bit more of like a neutral color does like help to transition things. I have 2 new palettes. This one's from the Snoopy collection. Woodstock and Snoopy, this is so cute. This is the Main Character Energy eyeshadow palette. Now, I will say, I'm gonna be using these first 2 shades. I don't know what we're going for yet, but look at these shades, okay? Look at the tones. I also got this one from the Makeup Masterclass in the shade Love Bite. And this is a Morphe eyeshadow palette. I told my mom I was gonna give her this when I was done because purple is her favorite color. Like, tell me this low-key doesn't look like one cohesive palette. I think it works. So let's play, let's do something fun. I am first going, we need a crease shade. I really know I want a bright inner corner. So I'm gonna take these first 2 top shades from the Snoopy palette, and we're gonna layer these 2. This is Zonk City and Happy Home with Snoop. Literally, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it literally has like Snoopy's face indented into those. So I'm gonna mix those 2. Oh, why is literally, that's so pretty. The shade Happy Home with Snoopy on it is literally what I try to achieve every other day when I'm looking for like a light bright eyeshadow to put in my inner corner. Now I'm gonna go in with the Morphe one, and I'm gonna use this shade right here. I'm just barely dipping in and then going back in and blending out because that's what it takes. So I took the oh, that's so cute. I used the shade Best Friends. So I started kind of patting this on with a little blender brush just to create a little bit of dimension towards the lash line. And now I'm going to jump back into the Morphe Love Bite palette, which by the way I love the name, and I'm going to take this like dark taupey brown shade and just pack it on close to the lash line. I really want to keep the look light, but I do just think that like for like lash purposes and dimension, this is what we're doing. Honestly, I feel like everything about eyeshadow is literally like going back and forth. You go, you build, you work back, because it's so much about like blending. But I love this white shade. I think it's so pretty. And then we've also got Eyeing You, which is this also middle shade right here. I'm gonna put it like this, kind of diagonal on the eye. Okay, I do have one more eyeshadow palette that's new, and I wasn't gonna use this right now, but it's kind of on theme. So this is a Peanuts palette from Profusion, which is super cute, and this does have a really pretty shimmer shade. Actually has a lot of really pretty shimmer shades, and like look how cute it is because it literally has like all of the characters on it. See, the Snoopy shade here is white too, but it's not shimmery. But I think I'm gonna take this blue icy blue shade and kind of do the same thing I was doing with the other one, but I'm just packing it in the middle, and I'm just like loosely tapping it, just kind of in the center of the lid. It's giving Ice Queen. This is not one of the looks you recreate. This is one of those looks you like watch for fun and enjoy. I'm gonna take the Charlie Brown shade, and maybe her name is Lucy, this one right here. And I'm just gonna run these on the lower lash line because I don't want a whole lot of eyeshadow on my lower lash line, honestly. Okay, so real quick, these are new to me. I have been using Ioni for a long time, but this is in the style Jasper. This is Wispy Medium Curl Cat Eye. I think that's literally, if I had to pick a lash style that I was ever gonna wear only one time in the rest of my life, it would be something like this. These are $1.25, $1.50 at the Dollar Tree. They're so good. And I'm also gonna use the Lancome Lash Idole mascara. I got this on Black Friday, and this is a tubing mascara, which I didn't know when I bought, but it's really good. I think it's actually one of the best tubing mascaras I've ever used because I really like the brush. You can see the shape of the brush. Really like it. I'm gonna pop on the lashes, do my brows, put some brow gel in them, and we'll be back. Two new products. I've only used this a couple of times, so that's why I say it's new. This is the Revolution Super Fix Super Hold Misting Spray. Now, I will say this is not the same kind of vibe as the One Size Until Dawn, in the sense that it's not a hairspray-esque situation, okay? You'll see, it's literally like you don't have a continuous spray, and it is more wet, so just keep that in mind. It is a good setting spray. I do like it. I just did not expect that with this kind of packaging. Next up, I just got this. This is the Eva NYC Silver Body and Glitter Spray. Now I will say this isn't a setting spray, so you do have to like set it with something. So I just like to set it with my One Size normally. I normally try to like aim it on like the sides of my face. Oh, I just realized I didn't use any highlighter. I don't have anything particularly new, but I do have this, which I think really goes with the vibes. This is kind of new to me. This is the Butter Melt Highlighter in the shade You Better Work. Mostly just apply this on my cheeks. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program, the spray. So you see, even though I only aimed at the sides of my face, let me turn this light off. You can really see it like that, right? So it's still on the center of my face because there's not that much control over it, but the main like chunk of it is on the side. I was using this all the time over the holiday, but I think I'm gonna continue to use it like a lot, and I feel like it lasts forever. Oh, that's the wrong lid. Like you only need like 2 little spritzes, and I think it's gonna be one of those things that lasts a long time. Okay, now in the interest of being the Betty that I am, and since this is clearly shower makeup and I'm doing any and everything I want to do, I'm gonna put some little gems on the inner part of my eye using some lash glue. Now you have to use clear lash glue. I normally use black eyelash glue for my eyes, and I get these gems on Amazon specifically for my nails because I do my own nails at home with Gel X. You can literally use them for anything. They're just little gems. But yeah, they're like, I have assorted colors here, and they are also assorted sizes. And then I take this little wax pencil, which again, also from Amazon. I have I also do my nails, so I have a lot of this stuff, but I have like a big pack of them now. You guys, I feel the most cutie, the most whimsical. I think there's been such a long time since I have just sat down and played with makeup. This was incredibly therapeutic, so much. And also the fact that like any of you even watch my videos, like I have videos that completely flop and some that do really well. And anyway, I'm just really grateful. I hope you guys enjoy this. Honestly, this is like giving New Year's, this is giving birthday, this is giving like a full glam, this is like take me to the disco, like, you know what it's giving. If you want to recreate it, absolutely, you know, ask me all the questions, because I kind of just picked up any and every palette in this video. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Literally wearing sweats and pajama bottoms, so I have nowhere to go. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, beauty besties.